Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today with this video we are going to discuss about the admission criteria for the top 3 institutes in India. That is about the Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Calcutta. So if we consider the overall admission process, then first you need to appear for the CAT entrance examination, then CAT result is declared, then you need to fill up the application form for certain IIMs. On that basis you will receive the shortlist call for the personal interview and VAT. But if we consider the IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore and Calcutta, then on the basis of your CAT entrance examination form only, you will receive the shortlist call from these 3 IIMs. And once you receive the shortlist call for the personal interview and VAT, you need to appear for that, and after that the composite score is calculated and then the finally selected list of candidates is done. So here if we consider the selection criteria, the qualifying cutoffs for all the IIMs differ. And that only we are going to discuss, like what are the qualifying cutoffs for all these IIMs and what is the selection criteria, what are all the parameters that are considered with the selection process for these 3 IIMs, that everything we will discuss. So if we consider the selection criteria for the Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad, so Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad has set up the minimum CAT qualifying cutoff section wise and overall according to the category. Like for general category, it is 70 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 80 percentile with your CAT entrance examination score. For NCOBC, it is 65 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 75 percentile with your CAT entrance examination. For SC category, it is 60 percentile in all the 3 sections and 70 percentile overall with your CAT entrance examination score. For ST category, it is 50 percentile in all the 3 sections. Overall, it is 60, same as that of the PWD ST also. And if we consider it for the PWD candidates, it is 60 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 70 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. So on the basis of this minimum CAT qualifying cutoff, the students are shortlisted for the personal interview and VAT round. So this is the stage 1. Now if we consider the stage 2 for the IIM Ahmedabad, so in that 50% weightage is given to your personal interview, then 10% weightage is given to your analytical writing test, 25% weightage is given to your CAT score and 15% weightage is given to your application rating. So after your personal interview and VAT, the composite score is calculated. So in that the rating for the different things are calculated, like your class 10th, your class 12th, then your graduation, your work experience. So all these scores will have rating and on the basis of this composite score is calculated. So here if we consider the rating score for your class 10, so if your class 10 percentage are above 90 percentage, for that there are 10 points. If it ranges in between 80 to 90, for that there are 8 points. And in the similar way, if your percentage ranges in between this will be the rating score for your class 10. Now if we consider the rating score for class 12, then there is the rating according to your stream, like your science stream, commerce stream and arts stream. So if we consider it for the science and commerce stream, if your percentage are more than 90 percentage in your class 10, for that there are 10 points, and if it is above 85 for the arts stream, for that there are 10 points. In the similar way, you can calculate your rating score for the other percentage stream wise. So these are the rating score for your class 12. Now if we consider the rating score in graduation, so basically there are different categories like AC1, AC2, AC3 and AC5, then AC4, AC7 and AC6. So here you can refer AC1 is the medicine and surgery based subjects, for AC2 selected professional degrees, then for AC3 all commerce, economics, finance and management related degrees are over there. For AC4 all engineering, technology and architecture related areas. AC5 will be all arts, humanities related degrees, design education, fashion technology, law and rural studies. And AC6 is any other discipline not mentioned in AC1 to AC5. So here if we consider the rating score in your graduation, so like for example, if your graduation percentage are more than 70 for the AC1, for that there are 10 points. If it is more than 63 for AC2, for that there are 10 points. If it is more than 80 percentage for AC3 and AC5, for that there are 10 points. So in this way you can calculate your rating score for AC1, AC2, AC3 and AC5. Now if we consider it, if your graduation percentage are more than 85, for that there are 10 points for AC4 and AC7. If your graduation percentage are more than 75, for that there are 10 points for AC6. So in this way you can calculate it for the AC4, AC7 and AC6. Now if we consider the rating score for the work experience, so if your work experience is more than 36 months, for that there are 5 points, and if it ranges in between 12 to 36 months, you can use this formula multiplication factor into number of months of work experience minus 11, and you can calculate your rating score for the work experience. If your work experience is less than 12 months, for that there are 0 points. So this is about the selection criteria for the Indian Institute of Management Ahmedabad. On the basis of these various factors, the composite score is calculated and then the finally selected list of candidates is done. So coming to the selection criteria for the Indian Institute of Management Bangalore. So if we consider, the IIM Bangalore has set up the minimum CAT qualifying section wise and overall cutoff for all the category. Like for general category, it is 80 percentile in the 3 sections and overall it is 85 percentile. For NCOBC and EWS, it is 70 percentile for the 3 sections and overall it is 75 percentile. For SC category, it is 60 percentile for all the 3 sections and 70 percentile overall with your CAT 2024 entrance examination score. For ST category, it is 55 percentile in the VRC, DLR and quantitative ability, and overall it is 65 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. Then if we consider it for the PWD category, it is 50 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 60 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. So these are the minimum CAT qualifying cutoffs has set up by the Indian Institute of Management Bangalore. Now to receive the call for the personal interview and VAT with the IIM Bangalore, there are other parameters also that are considered. So in that 55% weightage is given to your CAT 2024 score, then 10% weightage is given to your class 10 score, 10% weightage is given to your class 12 score, 5% weightage is given to gender diversity and 10% weightage is given to the work experience. So here if we consider the 55% which is given to the CAT 2024 score, so in that 19% weightage is given to the VRC section, 21% weightage is given to the DLR section, 15% weightage is given to the quantitative ability section. So on this basis, the score is calculated and on the basis of that score, you will receive the call from the Indian Institute of Management Bangalore. Now if we consider the final selection criteria, then in the final selection criteria, there are various factors that are considered and on the basis of that factors, the finally selected list of candidates is done. So here if we consider in the final selection criteria with the IIM Bangalore, so 25% weightage is given to your CAT score, then 10% weightage is given to the VAT, 40% weightage is given to your personal interview, then 5% weightage is given to your class 10th and class 12 score for each, and 5% weightage is given to your graduation score, and 10% weightage is given to the work experience and professional qualification, and on this basis the composite score is calculated and then the finally selected list of candidates is done for the batch of 2025-2027 with the Indian Institute of Management Bangalore. Now coming to the selection criteria for the Indian Institute of Management Calcutta. So IIM Calcutta has set up the minimum CAT qualifying section wise as well as the overall category wise cutoff. Like for the general category, it is 75 percentile in the quantitative ability section, 80 percentile in the DLR and VRC, and overall it is 85 percentile in the CAT entrance examination. For NCOBC and EWS, it is 65 percentile in the quantitative ability and DLR, 70 percentile in the VRC and 75 percentile overall with your CAT entrance examination. For SC category, it is 60 percentile in the quantitative ability and DLR, 65 percentile for the VRC and overall it is 70 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. Then for ST category, it is 55 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 65 percentile. Then for the PWD category, 45 percentile in all the 3 sections and overall it is 55 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. So along with this minimum CAT qualifying cutoff, there are other factors also that are considered for shortlisting the candidates for the personal interview and VAT round for the batch of 2025-2027 with the Indian Institute of Management Calcutta. So in that 10% weightage will be given to your class 10 score, 15% weightage will be given to your class 12 score, then 4% weightage will be given to the gender diversity and 56% weightage is given to the CAT 2024 score. And on this basis, the students are shortlisted for the personal interview and the VAT round. Now if we consider the composite score calculation for the Indian Institute of Management Calcutta, so in that 30% weightage is given to your CAT score, 48% weightage is given to your personal interview, then 8% weightage is given to the VAT, that is written ability test, 8% weightage is given to the work experience, and 6% weightage is given to the academic diversity at bachelor's level for non-engineering degree. So on this basis, the composite score is calculated. And if we consider, there is some rating for your class 10 score, your 12 score. Like if we consider the ratings for the class 10th and 12th, like for class 10th, if your percentage are more than 80, for that there are 10 points. And for class 12th, if your percentage are more than 80, for that there are 15 points. In the similar way, you can calculate your rating score for the class 10th and for class 12 for the Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. Then if we consider the rating score which is given to the academic diversity, so if your bachelor's degree is non-engineering stream, for that there are 4 points. Then dual bachelor's degree in law, for that there are 5 points. In the similar way, you can see your course stream and calculate your rating score according for your academic diversity. Then if we consider the rating score for the work experience, then if your work experience ranges in between 12 to 18 months, for that there are 2 points. If your work experience ranges in between 19 to 24 months, for that there are 4 points. If your work experience ranges in between 25 to 30 months, for that there are 6 points, and in the similar way you can calculate your rating score for the work experience. So on this basis you can calculate your rating score for the class 10th, 12th, your academic diversity rating score and your work experience rating score for the Indian Institute of Management, Calcutta. So these are all the factors which are considered for the composite score calculation. After that, the finally selected list of candidates is done for the IIM Calcutta. So this is all about the selection criteria for the top 3 institutes in India. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video.